Pretty sure he's going after the doorknob.
What did he try to do? There was the doorknob, and there was like a cube. I was interested in those two. What were those? Because I did the thing.
We have.
Yeah. Comic. What did you steal, by the way?
He stole the Miragic Cube.
Oh.
And he stole the portable tavern. He chose the poncho.
Nice.
See, but the poncho is for Eldrik. He got it.
Yeah.
And then he said, "I'm gonna steal for these other things." Because the poncho would be hard to steal because it's a big cloth thing. The other things were little tiny things that were easy to steal.
In terms of the other things, the doorknob is still there.
Okay. What does the doorknob do?
It literally, okay.
It makes mansions?
The doorknob, yes, it does.
Alright. And
you literally cut to the chase. You can get the doorknob by saying the command word and placing the doorknob in a fixed point, whether it's a solid object or in the middle of the air. A arcane doorway is made, and you have the capability to go inside, and it makes a magnificent mansion. It acts as if you casted the magnificent mansion spell.
All right. Then the enforcer enforcers everything, every challenging tome. What's that?
Ever changing tomb.
Yeah, my brain was turning off.
It is a spell book of sorts.
Yeah.
Once a day, there is a chance of a spell to appear in the spell book that you have the capability to cast, and it changes based off a d20 roll. Whether you have the capability to cast that spell is up to you, but there are spells in this book that can change every day.
Alright. And I have no idea what spells they are, do I?
You have no idea what spells they are until they pop up.
The deck of illusions? Is that just I can cast illusions?
It's just a normal deck of illusions.
Alright. Then the purse?
Peller's Purse.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that was one of my specialty ones. Let me see for a moment. I haven't had D&D in a while, so I have a lot of photos blocking out the D&D. Peller's Purse is actually a item that you might be interested in. It can hold spell scrolls without those scrolls going anything wrong with them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a spell book that you use while you put either another spell book or spell scroll in this purse, along with your personal spell book in the associated area,
mm-hmm.
It will actually transfer any spells into your personal spell book.
Really?
In the way that you would know how to use them.
Yeah, I'm taking that because there's legitimately spells that I can't put in my book that you've gave to me before because it's not a wizard spell. I'll take that one.
Now, in terms of the capability, it does take time.
Oh, man.
Because think of a very slow printer.
Yeah.
Like a very slow copy and paste. It will copy and paste these spells while your spellbook is in there. But if combat happens, you do need your spellbook to use certain spells, so you would have to take your spellbook out.
Yeah.
Now, based off the complexity of the spell, i.e. spell level, it does take more time.
So this means I can learn any spell.
It's for spells that you can learn, not all spells.
Oh.
It's basically like you no longer need the materials to copy the spells, and it will copy those spells into your spell book with the mindset of how you would cast them. So you know how like wizards have to study. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
you copying down the spellbook, you have to copy it down and write it down in your spellbook. For your understanding, this will do that for you.
Oh yeah, I'll take that. Like, I legitimately, like, that's amazing. Yeah, I'll take
And
that.
it will do it without you needing the material components to write down those spells in your spellbook.
Yeah, like, that's legitimately free money.
Yep.
That's more than 500 platinum. Yeah, I'll take that.
There's also the fact that as it does this, if you put in your spellbook in the copying slot and a spell scroll in the pasting slot, it does also do spell scrolls.
Oh, I can make spell scrolls with it?
Yeah, you can make spell scrolls with this item.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I could just make
You literally got the way to print money.
Yeah.
Infinite money glitch.
Nice. So this is what I have to do, guys. It doesn't matter if I know how to cast it. It just puts it in my book. Then I just keep selling scrolls.
Yeah, I'd like to do the infinite money glitch. Alright.
Okay, so where can we get the wish spell?
So, the other thing about this is, if it's a spell that you don't know how to cast, it will still put it within your spell book, but you won't be able to cast them.
That's how it normally works. I can still. Yeah. That's how it normally works.
So like, let's say you get a spell scroll of healing word, right?
Mm-hmm.
You put the scroll in the copying section. You put your book in the pasting section, and you now have healing word in your book. And it will copy it down in a way that you can understand. You won't be able to cast it, but you will understand on how it is cast.
Gotcha.
Therefore, if you then put your book in the copying section and a scroll in the pasting section, you can then print scrolls of healing word.
Okay, that is ridiculous.
And this is what we need: one ninth level scroll that will not end the world. Right?
I was gonna say, it doesn't matter what kind of spell it is. Cleric, warlock, doesn't matter.
We need to have. Do we have enough money to buy one 9th level scroll that won't end the world if we just repeatedly sell it? Because now we're capable of doing that. It's like, where the fuck are you getting these scrolls?
No,
Isn't Greater Polymorph a 9th level spell?
Yes, it is. Now, in terms of making scrolls,
yeah, why are all these people suddenly casting Greater Polymorph?
It's crazy.
To actually copy and paste scrolls, you actually need to put scrolls in there. So you actually have to spend the money for the for the scroll material and put it in there.
I mean, that's right. You would literally be making more money off the spell itself than material components.
That is true.
I want to point out, the person that actually has this item is actually too dumb to actually know how to fucking use it.
Oh my god, yeah. That guy literally could have been the richest fucking noble here, and
he's not.
Dumbass.
Shit.
Alright.
That's fucking cool. I'll have that.
I can see it now. Like, Hector discovers that item, everybody just looks at him, just like, take that shit. He's just sarcastically like, maybe not. Everybody loads up to slap him.
Does he even know that this is a magic item?
Yeah. They know the items that they have, magic items. Some of them know how to use them. Some of them don't know how to use some of the items in their person.
Gotcha.
This is one of the items that this motherfucker had no idea how the fuck to use. He's not a wizard.
Okay.
Yeah, Flame.
Hi, Flame.
Oh, you're. Hi, Flame. Do you have any high-level scrolls?
No.
Fuck.
Sorry, I was setting up a monitor.
Oh, you're good.
No, you're fine.
Group goal now. Get Dave a high-level scroll.
I can print money now, Flame.
Literally.
My eyes are fucky wucky because I'm going from a 55-inch screen to a curved monitor in front of my face, and my eyes are just not accepting it. They're like, this is wrong.
Oh, you got an ultra wide?
Yeah, I finally actually got an actual fucking monitor instead of just using a TV.
Nice.
Yeah, I might switch.
shit.
Might switch to a normal monitor, but I'll see if my eyes can adjust it. It's fucking curved. I've never had this curved screen before.
Are you sitting
got
too
two, they're
close
nice.
to it?
No, I mean I'm at a desk. It's meant for a desk. It's just
Okay,
average sized. You know, like it's about probably like a foot and a half away from me, which is about what I would say most people have their monitors at.
Honestly, you'll get used to it. At first, when I got mine, it was a little weird, but you'll get used to it pretty quick. They're nice.
Yeah. I mean, I still have my TV. What I plan to do is just use my TV for like controller games, and then use the monitor for like keyboard and mouse games, like shooters and shit. Because that's you know, this is the type of shit that I didn't like playing on the TV was like tactical games and whatnot.
Dave, the other thing that this item does, it allows you to now have 3 spellbooks instead of 1.
What?
What the
Why the fuck do I need 3?
So you know how
This'll be for this, and I'll use this for this, and
so
yes.
the capabilities of a wizard specify that you can only if you have a spellbook and lose it and try to remake a new spellbook, your previous spellbook does get destroyed. In this case, this item will allow you to have 3 spellbooks. So if you lose one, you have 2 backups, and then this thing will try to, if you put a blank spellbook in there, will try to copy and paste any previous spells that you had.
You know what this means, guys? I can legitimately just have a spell book for printing money,
Yes, you can.
and one for combat and one for leisure.
A leisure spellbook. Oh my god.
I feel like fucking with someone today.
It's like we
Literally,
have a beach
figuratively, we'll
episode.
figure out later, but for now, I feel like fucking someone.
It's like, no, we have a fucking beach episode. It's like, hey, I got the leisure spellbook. It's like, are you high? Yeah, this leisure spellbook's got some good shit.
I
Nice.
attach drugs to my spellbook.
Alright,
Pretty much.
So what next now?
As Eldrik,
I'm assuming it
Mntal.
costs as much to what do you call it? Copy over my spell, like where it just requires time to copy my spells, like how it normally does.
Yes. So it cannot provide the paper. It magically provides the ink.
No, I mean like when I'm transferring my spell book, it just requires a lot of time and a little bit of gold. Same?
Yes.
Oh shit. I have an even better way to making money.
Because basically, like, normally you would have to buy the material costs for ink and paper.
Mhm.
In this case, you only need to buy the material costs for the paper.
And then I can just copy over
Yes,
book,
it does take longer. It does take longer than, your normal copying time.
Mhm.
But this way, you can actually have something being put in your spellbook on the go, and you don't have to stress about it.
You can go to sleep and do it.
Exactly.
Holy shit. Alright. I'm gonna make
But
can I just make spell books and sell them?
I mean, yeah, but for a full-on spell book, I mean, not everyone's going to be buying a spell book if they don't have the capability for magic.
Yeah, but
They'll buy them cheap and sell them high.
oh, fair enough. Yeah, I'll just be making scrolls constantly. But I'm gonna make another spell book so I can just copy the spells, then just constantly be copying spells. Okay, that's the plan.
This item is attunement too,
Alright.
because you have to attune to it so it knows how your mind understands things.
Alright.
Small price
But yes,
for infinite money.
As this happens, Vanille. Sorry, my brain just fucking shat on itself. Vanille, Eldrik, and Zena, you guys stopped at the edge of the forest to catch your breath and give Eldrik some time to turn back into his humanoid form. As you guys are walking through the front gates of the
I
city.
left his ass, dude.
What was that?
I said I left his ass.
I have this.
Oh, you're gone?
I left his ass when him and fucking.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. You went ahead to go to the city. Okay.
Yeah. There,
She
don't
got
love
pissy.
Vanille, as you head towards the city and you are inside the city, this city looks fucked up.
You know what's funny? I can already copy spells.
You smell as if something is on fire. You see a shit ton of people just running back and forth with materials.
Hey Dora, curiosity.
Yeah, what's up?
Would this be after we've already gotten all our stuff and everything like that?
Yes, they are arriving after you guys
Alright,
have
'cause
gotten all of your stuff.
Alright, so Braum's probably helping out, doing some stuff, whatever they need me to help them with. So,
Okay.
I'm just stating that, because that's what Braum would probably do.
You see what seems to be Braum just pulling a cart like some sort of pack animal, and he's just hauling the shit out of materials. Like Braum, you don't even notice Vanille Braum. It's a crowded street. Vanille notices you. You're a big man. You don't notice Vanille.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just to help get everyone straight until we can get ready to leave.
Yep.
Because Braum's assuming we got to go chase them down and find them now.
Yep. As you get into the city, where would you like to go, Vanille?
I'm just gonna wander about and look.
I can
as an
already-
excuse to fuck with my monitor for a minute to just go out with someone else. I'm just trying to fucking.
Okay.
Alright, that gives me a chance to ask a question. Is parchment what I need to make scrolls?
Yes.
Cool.
You need a special type of scroll paper.
Perfect. I can make 10 spells already.
Again, it does take time,
Oh yeah, I know.
but it is doable.
Okay, it'll be fine.
As you carry Zena to the tree line and take a sec to attempt to transform back very slowly because you are not used to this weird, ever-changing form. Zena, you just go through the motions of you just hear cartilage just snapping, bones cracking, and just
Really?
this tall, muscular, just abomination of a creature just shrink down into this itty bitty dwarf.
Well,
I want to point out, you are tall as fuck in this form. Like, your height, like, damn near, like, matches Braum.
Well, that's awesome.
Like, you are a tall fucking bitch in this weird combo lichen form.
Yeah. Wait.
And then you just go back in, then you just shrink, like, 2/3 of a Braum back to your normal height. As the two of you are stopped at the gates, checked out to see if you have any personal objects that could be a danger to the city, as they see you don't, and they let you in.
I and myself am a danger to the city.
Your fists are a danger to the city. But,
Thank you. I love it.
yeah, when you guys walk into the city, it is bustling. It is very busy. You see building materials all just going back and forth all over the place. You see a decent amount of people with injuries. And they all seem to be going to one specific area as this happens. But for the most part, everyone seems to be okay. You smell what seems to be just ash in the wind.
Be right back.
And there's just areas of the city that are just decimated as it's slowly being rebuilt. Where would you like to go?
You've
Oh,
got to
man.
be kidding me.
Or better yet, let's see. Zena, Yokai, would you be staying with Eldrik, or would you be roaming off on your own?
Yeah, so just roam, I guess.
Okay. Both of you roll me a D4 and re-roll on a 4. Eldrik? Both of you are apparently walking in the same direction as both of you walk to the north side of the city, as you end up seeing this tall, muscular, gray man. Both of you and Eldrik, you end up seeing Braum in the distance.
You know, we'll pay no mind because you don't know who that person is. Continue roaming.
Why you eat Braum? That's rude.
I imagine there's a bit of a smile on your face, right, Eldrik? It's been a decent amount of time since you haven't seen any of your friends.
That's Braum.
It's like, it's Braum. Braum doesn't get a smile from me.
If it was Akihiko.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Like, Braum. Interesting. And then Eldrik decides he wants to go to a bar.
Damn.
You head to a bar?
Yep. My favorite bar in the city.
Okay, that's going to be a bar in this area. As you head to this bar,
I should be back indefinitely now.
I will invite the ma'am with me. She wants to partake in the bar scene.
Oh, it's fine. I'm gonna look around more. Wonder what happened to the city.
Eldrik, you head to the bar. Zena, roll me D4. Okay. Zena, as you walk around the city, you end up bumping into a very skinny, tall man as Hector. There's a small mist that has bumped into you.
A small mist?
Miss.
Oh. Can I determine what happened?
Just seems to have been distracted. She has this red dress, snow white hair, and these very deep red eyes.
Give me a second. People are loud. Let me close my door. Sorry, repeat that. People are like in the living room yelling because it's like Christmas time.
No, that's fine. You see this shorter than you, pale complexion, red-eyed, white hair, like snow white-haired lady, as she just has this very nice gothic-style red and black dress with lace just going up her left leg.
All right. Am I by myself or with people?
It's just you.
Okay. And she appeared in front of me in a mist.
No. It's like she's walking around. She bumped into you. I was saying like it's a lady.
Okay.
Like a young miss.
Mrs.
Oh, a Mrs. Okay, I gotcha.
Death, son of a bitch.
I thought just a mist and a woman appeared.
I was thinking, yeah, when it just says a miss, it sounds like he is saying miss.
Like Misty stepped into me. I'm like, oh.
Well, I'll kill you then.
Not as a wizard.
As it seems that she has just bumped into your person and.
Oopsie.
By the way, I do have my companion on my shoulders, so if he would detect if any magic items or anything got moved.
Like your personal magic items?
Yeah, he detects every magic item that moves around.
Oh yeah, no, none of your stuff has been bothered.
Okay, because I know that's a common trope. That's why I was telling you that. Pretty woman, old lady bumps into you, and then you're just nice to them. All right.
The old lady bumps into you. Die, old lady.
Just start killing people. I cast fireball.
Really murders an old lady in the streets for no reason.
She's just so sweet. She was so sweet, but then those heroes came by, and I don't know why they did that. So does she appear to be in a rush?
No, she just. Zena, how would you feel being in a city for the first time?
Oh, this is a player.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Weird as shit.
Where?
A lot of buildings.
All right. So, where are you off to?
Sorry about that. Just wandering the city. You by any chance know what happened?
Yes, me and my companions defeated a god baby. You see, we're pretty strong.
God damn it.
This god baby.
Come over, intervene right now.
I already told you my guy just assumes we're all gods, and my guy assumed he was stronger than you. Now he's cocky.
Braum's busy anyway.
This baby kind of, you see, destroyed gods, which kind of make us gods, and we're heroes.
Right.
Zena, you can take that as you will. You don't know if you just met a crazy person.
As I'm wearing really magical looking fucking armor.
Braum comes sliding by with some wood on his back. Waves to Hector.
Damn, I should have played it. Just to be like, yep, that is Hector. Yeah, see, I was going to the bar to figure out what happened. That's what I was.
Might I ask, why don't you know what happened here? It was quite a big event.
I don't really travel too much. It's kind of my first time being in the city. I live outside of the city.
I will tell her where the big rock is, and if she... Alright, if you need me to lead you there, you can learn a lot about the city.
Sure.
Alright, I'll lead her to the giant shiny rock, because I'm assuming we're still in the city.
Okay.
Yep. As Hector now has a little swagger in his step, being like, yeah, I'm badass.
Zena, as the two of you are walking, like
Hector needs a reality check.
The crowd does part a bit for Hector as he walks.
You're not making it any better for him.
Yeah. Wait, can I cast spells and make it cool?
Sure, man. You cast spells and like you have sparks that you and Zena both hear like ooze and
like explosion and fireworks are behind us. Yeah.
Vergus has eyes and is now a sheaf with Akihiko.
I was waiting for someone to point that out. like, so Vergus is now a lady. Got you.
I'm wildly confused and concerned and a lot of emotions right now.
Well, your character, you ran into my character at the wrong time. You ran into him in his character arc.
You found the wrong person, Zena. There was a chance that you could have, started having a conversation with yourself. I want to point that out.
No, but the funny thing about that is, my guy used to not think himself as shit at all, and now he's just like, yeah, I'm badass now. I killed God.
As you get to the bar, there is just you opening the door. There's just some shuffling, and you are just immediately bombarded with like some sort of like full body tackle from someone shorter than you, no less.
Oh, good. I wanted Gobble Stand.
Yeah, you knew.
This was the plan. This was the plan. I wanted Gobble.
There is just this short, deep gnome character that just like is just all over you right now. They seem a little familiar.
Oh, well.
You can't put your finger on it, but they seem familiar for some reason.
I'm guessing Vonric decided to travel with me.
Yeah.
So Vonric would know who this is.
You just take this tackle. What would Gobblestan say to Eldrik? He doesn't see Vonric yet.
Oh my goodness, look how you've grown, Eldrik. Wow, brings a tear to my eye.
As Vonric takes a couple steps further into the tavern. Hey,
Vonric!
Gobblestand!
Nah, it's been a while, huh?
Huh. I remember you being a little bit taller. Are you shrinking?
Nah, I don't know.
You're getting
weather.
old. Might be the weather.
Oh shit. Alright, can I start trying to copy over my polymorph scroll?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. That will give me 5,000 through 50,000 gold. Is that right? Yeah. Right? No, the 500 through 5,000. My bad. I was reading another one. 5,501 gold through 5,000. Nice.
Well, copying materials is that what you're trying to calculate?
No, it's the level of the spell.
Oh, okay.
Because I already have. I could just copy that.
Are you doing that by hand, or are you doing that?
Oh, through my purse.
Okay.
How long will that take?
You don't know. This is the first time it's happening.
Okay.
As
Wait.
Vonric just
Wait, never mind.
As Vonric just picks up this deep gnome character, as the more you look at this deep gnome hanging out with Vonric, like this, there's something about this person that just you can't put your finger on it, Eldrik, but like they seem very familiar.
Do I know you from somewhere? Well, I think I might be vaguely familiar, because the last time you saw me, you were just a little baby.
You were just a wee lad. It's kind of like an uncle to us.
So more family.
In a way, yes. Not by blood, but basically became a part of the family. Visited every now and then.
An honorary Ironfist. As they would, as it were.
Ironfist, if I ever saw one. We have our jobs with the brewers and the smithies. His was in the kitchen. Oh, brother. His pot pies. Oh, they would put an ogre down. So good.
No, thank you so much. I try. Now I'm glad I ran to you too, cause I've got some items for you that I stole from that bitch that didn't want to help when the tragedy with your village happened.
Hey, fuck that bitch. Eldrik, you have no idea who the fuck. Eldrik, you have no idea who the fuck he's talking about.
Well, I lived away from the city most of the time, so I really don't have any idea who you're talking about, but I'm sure she is a bitch.
Oh. Shit. We have some things to catch up on, Eldrik.
Yeah, I came in and out of the city just to sell things, but I never really stayed too long.
Long story short, one of the lords basically was the ruling vote on whether or not they should help our family during the whole, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, she said no, and
she was like I'm guessing she was like the last vote to help.
She was the vote that was supposed to decide it, and she basically said no. 2 wanted to help, 3 said no.
Bitch.
But Gobblestand, you can continue on with your things. You said you had presents for your 2 boys.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Eldrik. Since when did you put a lichen? I don't even know how you got in the city. How did you hear about that? Well, your friend Akihiko kind of transformed in the middle of the city, and then
A couple people pull out knives. As you said, lichen in the city, it's like, oh, okay, never mind. And they just put them away.
So we were wondering how he even was in the city, and then they wanted to find you, and somehow in that they knew you were a lichen, and then there was a whole meeting and all this stuff, so yeah. Oh, there's also someone after you to kill you, Eldrik. I just thought you should know that.
So fucking casually, okay?
Oh.
Don't leave out the party. It was hired by your brother.
What? and why would someone be after me to kill me? Apparently, Von apparently hired.
I forgot about him.
You might want to go deal with that, because he's still pretty dead set on killing him unless you tell him otherwise.
You two have fun. I have to deal with him.
Oh, here, take this cube. It's your gift.
Cube?
You can make multiple images of yourself.
Ooh. Magic cube. He just puts it around his neck, and it's like, while he's walking, he's like, would you happen to know which way he's at?
Does he know?
Gobblestand would know.
He tells him.
As Vonric is just gone and just going towards Vergus's location. Vergus, a little bit of time has passed as Vonric does find you eventually, as he will explain the whole thing to you. It's like, contract's null and void, keep the payment.
Very well. Yeah, with that.
We have seen past some of our differences.
Whatever. Saves my conscience. You have a good
Kinda forgot to hire you as well.
buddy. You should make sure you keep track of your shit better.
Hey.
Dad, he'll head to the nearest boat. You wanna be?
Burgess is just gonna ship off.
He doesn't want to be. He got his job done. Who the fuck would want to be here if they weren't on a job?
Fair. This place sucks.
True.
Yeah, this place is stinky.
As Burgess just manages to catch another ship and just sails off somewhere else.
We'll see him again eventually.
What a cool guy.
He goes.
He'll get hired to kill another one of you eventually.
Someday he'll be back.
Hector's too cocky,
As-
kill him.
As that happens, Vonric is a little turned around as he tries to go back to the bar. As Xena, we will go back to you. You are being chaperoned by a extremely cocky fucking wizard, as you can now tell.
Yeah, a weird guy.
You want to get away from him?
Can you get away from me? I have like extremely high perception.
She just wants knowledge. She needs knowledge. What the fuck happened to the city?
You should have came to the bar. We'd figure it out.
She wanted to explore. She hasn't been here before.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Tell me when we're at the rock.
Eldrik, there will be a brief story time with Gobblestead as he recounts to you recount to yourself.
In his way, in his
Yeah.
unique way.
Gobblestead was the hero.
You know, it was a big baby, and I.
It was a big baby.
As Xena and Hector, both of you make to the giant solar rock as it has been pronouncedly named the Solar Stone.
I think Gobblestand's gonna try and convince Eldrik he made the big cut in the sky.
Nice. Well,
You know something? I think at that point too, if Braum's in the area and he noticed Hector's walking up to the stone, Braum will probably go up to him too and ask him, "What are we gonna do about the stone?" Since it was kind of our little thing we threw.
is he there?
Yeah, Braum's kind of out
I'd say
helping
he is
around.
at this point. I'd say he is at this point. Like Braum is like out of his currently, but he is fucking hauling ass running throughout the fucking city.
I was just gonna brag
sweaty.
about my rock. So what are you saying to me?
Yeah,
Braum like jogs up to you.
Braum.
How you doing, Hector?
I'm doing fine. I'm just showing this young lady around. She bumped into me. She was wondering what was happening, and the best place I thought would to show her is where everything happened.
Xena, there was a fight here, Xena. There was a fucking fight here.
I'm glad you're here. You see, this big man here, I cast a spell to make this rock really bright to kill the shadow monsters which were here. And this big man here threw the rock and it expanded and basically killed half the army.
He is not wrong with that.
Oh,
That is kind of how the
he's
went
just-
down.
That actually happened.
Yes, we killed half an army with one rock. Who would have imagined?
One
You're
rock.
just staring at this
500
giant. You're just staring at this giant fucking boulder, Xena.
Braum just looked at Hector and, speaking of this rock, are we going to leave this rock here or are we going to try to move it?
Well,
You bring up the fact of moving it, and there's just like a good like 20, 30 people that hear you. It's like they get like visibly upset.
well,
Braum goes like, okay, never mind. I guess we not move the rock.
well, we
I
ca-
like the rock.
I
Uh,
swear to God, worshipping
You see
it.
an old man pull out a fucking shank. It's like, you ain't touching the solar stone, scamp.
I'd imagine that this stone.
Braum was the one that put it there.
I'd imagine this rock holds some importance to them since it's a giant beacon of light on the day that, well, the event
I feel
happened.
like it might have crushed a house or two.
Well, yeah. That's the response, yeah.
Oh well, if people don't want to move it, it can stay where it's at.
Don't touch that rock.
Well, I'd imagine
the old man missing some teeth like licks his.
Braum touches the
Damn
rock and enhances
shit.
its light ability.
well, every town needs a reminder of the past, and this is theirs.
Right.
Yeah, from my
She's just-
experience, I think
she's
it's
just
how
having, like,
does
a-
reminders.
This is
So many questions.
You've gone through weird before, Zena. This is just fucking weird.
Am I still an insane wizard?
Yes.
God damn it.
Turn to the new person and just be like, you properly introduce himself. My name is Braum. Please your name.
Oh, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Zena.
Nice to meet you, Zena. Are you here looking to help out, or
I mean, I
just
was initially just visiting, but I don't mind helping.
Are you
Seems like you
visiting
could
by
use it.
yourself?
No, well, technically, kinda. What the fuck happened?
What the fuck was that?
What in the fuck?
Sorry, that was my mini-me. He sometimes randomly makes noises.
Wait, I thought that was Flame.
It was. I was making a
That's what
joke.
you did or some shit?
That's Badookie.
Okay. Flame, are you good?
I don't know.
Flame might have dropped her monitor.
Flame might have died. Stop making noises already.
Okay. Just
Got-
let us know when you're good.
Got spookied. Crazy style.
Sorry,
Hardcore.
my brother scared me. Usually I'm facing the door because that's where my TV is. My TV's right next to the door, so I'm always facing it. But now my monitor is facing the opposite of the door, so I can't fucking tell when assholes come in my room.
Oh,
And I'm
Okay.
I'm very jumpy.
Oh,
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I get jumped sometimes
damn.
too. I get
That was just a weird
Note to
noise.
self.
What the fuck?
Note to self. Scare the shit out of Flame at least once. Understood.
I really thought since Akihiko was supposed to be talking, I thought he was having a stroke.
That was just that's just Vanille freaking out when a child like pokes her in the ribs.
Ugh.
I did it.
No, so what were you saying, Yokai?
Uh,
I asked if you were traveling with anybody.
I was a man named Eldrik and a girl named Vanille.
ah.
Are they back in the city?
Yeah, they are.
Do you know where they at? Mntal would like to have a word with them, and so would I.
I'm not sure. I kind of went off on my own.
You know Eldrik's at the bar, at least.
Did you mention you were going to?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you
yeah.
I
me, didn't
invited you
That's
to the
right.
bar.
You're right. Eldrik went to a bar, and I don't know where Vanille went since she came here earlier.
On our own ahead of time.
Yeah.
Then you are very helpful. Hey Hector, do you mind going and get some Mntal and letting him know Eldrik and Vanille and Eldrik's brother is apparently back in town?
Yes, I'll
He would want to know this.
I'll go tell Mntal.
And
This
I'll see if I
message.
can go find our friend, the little dwarf man. Tell him he's
So-
probably at the bar,
You know.
and I
them?
will meet y'all there.
We know many
Bro.
people.
Okay.
I like my new character. He's just very cocky and just says many things.
Brahma looked at his new friend. Appreciate your help. You're more than welcome to go with him. You can come with me. Or if you want to help
Crazy
out around
wizard,
sometime, or do it
Crazy wizard or very nice tall gray man.
You know, the very nice tall gray man seems seems the more viable option here.
I don't know. He's pretty sus.
he's
Everyone's
hardly
sus,
wearing.
honestly.
He's hardly wearing
Just
any clothes.
Flex his packs.
God damn it.
So yeah, I guess on that note, Braum will, slowly make his way to the bar,
At
and
least to see if Vanille's okay. She wasn't in the greatest of spirits.
Braum will answer any question that Yokai, or was it
Zena.
How you say them? Zena asked. He'll answer to the best of his ability.
He'll probably just be asking questions about like more specific details about what happened besides, a synopsis.
Yeah, but Braum please to tell him, giant baby fetus through the giant rock, and our friend Mntal managed to kill it with a super, an awesome technique which Braum can do, but Mntal did it a different type of way, but it was just as destructive. Killing that and taking out a mountain, as he'll point off in the distance, the mountain that's probably got a fucking crater in the side of it.
The wall
Then
is
it's
still
just
being
like-
repaired.
Who are these people?
As Zena, when he points over to like the wall and like some of the damaged houses and some of the coast that's like partially damaged, like you see as the slash mark in the sky that the sunlight's coming through also lines up perfectly with the damages of the wall in the distance.
Then you just. I'm just.
Braum was going to do that, but Mntal beat me to it.
Can I give you some visual perspective on how Hector walks now? He walks like Spider-Man in Spider-Man 3, where he just
my
finger
God.
guns.
You disgusting fuck. I love it. I love that visual, but you disgusting fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just once again in her head, it's just like, who are these people?
So we can split off to whichever one you could go to with Hector's character to Mntal or whatever.
I think
Full
we'll
for
go over
sus.
to I think we'll go over to Akihiko right now. Akihiko, what are you doing?
Nothing
Probably-
interesting. What about the other two?
Probably,
I'd be
probably
with
just
Mntal.
assisting in repairs in my liking for him, honestly, because
Let's see.
why
And
not?
shit, he might have been with Braum.
Fuck, actually, that might actually be the case.
Yeah.
Okay, so saying that, once we find out from Hector, Braum on his way to the bar will go pick up Akihiko. Because he would know where he would be at then if he's helped doing some work.
That is true. That is true.
Braum would
Big
know that
time.
him and Eldrik are friends and Vanille's his lover, and he would probably, that would make sense for Braum to go get him while he's going to get Mntal.
I like how that's the mental canon. It's like, no, they're lovers now.
Yeah, and really, they were caught, okay? They were caught in the act.
Not in 4K.
It was 8K.
12K.
Mntal, what are you doing right now? As I'm assuming, Braum, you said you wanted to go find Mntal.
He told
Yeah, he's
Hector to
going
go
to find
get,
Eldrik.
let Mntal know, because Mntal is technically the leader. And
Okay.
Mntal would want to know this.
And Mntal, like right now, because he's aware that they have to go find Eldrik and them.
Yeah.
He would be at home resting up, as well as like doing the things I was saying. I wanted him to do last night, like checking the ledger to figure out what was kind of like a little bit of animosity when Durson was like,
Okay, yeah.
one of their claws, as well as talking to his grandfather at this time due to the whole baby incident and whatnot, with the whole mentioning his grandfather's name, because Mntal ain't stupid. Yeah, sure. He knew that
That's
the creature
right,
kinda
that's right,
glanced at
okay.
his mind. It was like, oh, that's not the same. Well, but he's like, wait a minute. Mntal is his grandfather's grandson. He would have some similarity to appearance, when his grandfather was
That's
younger.
right. That's right. Okay. Hold up.
So,
Hold up.
And
Thank you for reminding me. Thank
I
you for
will say
reminding me.
this: I know Braum will have to meet with Mntal's granddad, and that'd probably be like tonight's thing.
Okay, so
He said he wouldn't talk to me.
you just reminded me that about something that you were supposed to go through. So thank you for that.
yeah, so
As the conversation that you're about to have, Mntal, is going to be when Hector is looking for you, and while Braum is basically going to go get Akihiko.
You just see him coming, and people are like, "Wow, he's so cool!" as he's doing his finger guns.
As
God damn it.
I feel like
Hector,
people are probably more admired by Braum.
Hector, you know exactly where Mntal's currently resting. It is the Claw family estate. They are in the Silver District. It's the same area to where you guys rested previously. But Mntal, as we basically zoom in on you, what's your passive perception?
Who, me?
No, Mntal.
19.
19? Okay. You would catch this as you do stir and hear just like a slight creak in like the door and floorboard as you know that someone has walked into your room.
Technically, anything with noise, if it's me, you have disadvantage.
It's not you. It's not
Okay.
you. You're on the way there.
Alright, so I would imagine what time, because like I said, Mntal would be resting, yes, but I mean, he can only do so much resting to count against exhaustion and whatnot.
Yeah.
So,
As you hear the noise of the floorboard and the door, then hear a couple footsteps that actually get closer to you as you are resting.
I have a question.
Mntal would have looked if he heard it.
Okay. As you get it, you do see your grandfather.
So, grandfather?
Mntal, you're awake. Good.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about the thing that you brought up the other night.
Yes, yeah, I do need some answers on that because I'm quite confused.
Come, I've already made tea.
Alright.
As
Slowly
you're-
get out of bed.
Yeah, you're in your morning clothes and whatnot. You get changed and you end up going to the study with your grandfather. As there's a spot for you and a spot for him at a small table. Both of you sit down, and before he says anything, he takes a sip of his tea. Mntal, how much do you know about the Claw name?
Mostly what you taught me, as well as how we got our abilities.
Oh,
But
today's the day I tell you on how we got those powers. Completely, utterly, truthfully. We were attacked by mind flares, yes, but that was when I was a child. About 3,000 years ago.
I'm
I
sorry.
am
What the fuck?
I am very, very old, Mntal. Very old.
Did he get a boon?
As, like, when he says this, like, you, for some reason, like, your eyes just sharpen on, like, some of the wrinkles on his face and, like, his hands, and you just, for a moment, just see nothing but age in this man. As your eyes focus on him a bit more as you see your grandfather again. Like, it wasn't a moment of like, did I? It was a moment of like your eyes focused on small details, on his body. It's like this makes sense, but then those details started to disappear.
How could that be? They,
I don't quite understand it, but I think it's supposed to be part of the. He like brings up his hands, makes air quotes. Gift I received. I'm still your grandfather, actually. Yes. I just didn't feel comfortable happily marrying until I met your grandmother. Basis of the situation, my father, Amos Claw, is the reason why there was betrayal when the city was first made. His son, Amos Claw II, being me, ended up being the reason why this city became what it is today. Takes a sip of his tea and places it down, and first time you notice, like, there's like a little tick of his that you just now realize, like, upon placing the teacup, he just like turns it ever so slightly to where the handle is pointing to the right. He's not looking up at you right now. Like, you just see what only can be described as the saddest old man on the fucking planet.
does this mean that most of our family history that you taught me was a lie?
No, it existed a long time ago. Any stories that I told you, those were actual family members. My brothers, my sisters, my mother, and any generations before me. Just had to, in the books, stretch those out a bit. On paper, I am Amos Claw. Let's see, going through numbers. On paper, I am Amos Claw the 22nd. By blood, I am the second.
This motherfucker's lived 20 generations.
This motherfucker has lived a long fucking time.
If I walk past him, will my little buddy tell me that he has magic on him? And have I met him?
You are not here.
No, I'm just saying, have I met him? I don't think I have I?
No, you have.
I have?
You've met his grandfather, yeah.
Oh.
You've been in the vicinity of him. Your little buddy does not tell you about anything on him being magical.
Oh. Or him?
Interesting.
He seems very magical.
Oh.
How has this gone unnoticed, though?
For starters, the council already knows. Council always knows. I am candidate number one if a threat ever happens to this city.
Right. I'm surprised the council would allow something like this.
Oh, please. The council is a bunch of idiots. They have to allow it.
I mean, I knew they were a bunch of idiots, but
I've been
having
running
a
this.
nigh immortal enemy politician seems like on the council seems like a terrible idea.
I've been basically running this city since I was 16.
But wait a minute.
Dispel magic on grandfather turns to dust.
Oh, you sick fuck.
Well, I wonder if Mntal will ask his dad about what Braum told him about.
Your father doesn't know. Your mother didn't know. And your uncle doesn't know.
I would hope not, because how did this happen?
That thing that you killed
Mhm.
ended up cursing my father, along with giving him great power. And part of that curse was transferred over to me. Me being his firstborn and all. I was supposed to be sacrifice of sorts. As my father didn't really care much about the family or anyone other than himself. He was quickly dispatched by the first king.
Dispatched for what?
For his betrayal. For him leading the attack on this city.
So he is the reason for that thing's existence.
No, actually. He was the one controlling it in the background. That thing existed long before him, I, or this city. Basically why the council's now worried, because it was acting as an arcane battery to power any form of protections.
Are you talking
The
about
council-
the fetus or the
The
other
fetus
guy?
was the fetus was acting as an arcane battery to power all of the arcane wards in the city. When they brought up the fact that lycanthropes should not be alive in this city, they meant it. If a lycanthrope is inside the city, they tend to die almost immediately. Same goes for any form of vampire.
Huh.
As you have probably figured out, the arcane wards of the city are very powerful, and they needed a power source. The first king is the one who put that creature in its place and turned it into said power source. And thus the protective area of the city was established.
Right. That creature seemed to have been like feasting on people's converting people. Has it done that this entire time?
No,
Or did
that's
it
new.
break free? So it broke free of its bond.
The only way to get out of its bond is if someone let it out from the outside. Once something's entrapped in that area, anything inside the cage can't get out. The only way to open said cage is if someone knew about it ahead of time. none of the wards have gone off, and all of the security in the caverns below, deep below the city, have not been triggered, or else I would know about it firsthand. So that means the person that went down there knew exactly where to step, and knows exactly how to open that cage.
Who would do such a thing? You mentioned your father. I would imagine he was eventually slain.
By the first king, yes. It's the same man who considered him a brother. Throughout the entire fight, he had nothing but tears strolling down his face. As I watched a legend be born on that day, as he sacrificed himself to get rid of any form of darkness that was within the city. His body turned to pure white light. And all the creatures that you fought previously here were disintegrated. Turned back into normal people. And other various creatures. Normally it would have, from my age, it was spirits, ghosts, wraiths, ghouls, skeletons, and zombies. Whatever you were going up against, as I've heard from some descriptions, those are new. And that creature should not have been able to do that.
Kind of like as if it was modified.
Only someone with a great mind would have the capability to do that.
Someone like a scientist who was kidnapped from... What's the other continent's name?
Theo?
Theo, and brought over here to experiment.
Right. Takes another sip of his tea, places it down. On that note, seems we have a guest.
Oh my
I can hear the
god.
I can hear the footsteps down the hall.
You can hear the foots. Oh, do I have someone else with me?
No, that I know of, it's just you.
Oh, you can hear my footprints. Footsteps of non-existent sound. Gotcha. He's really magical.
Oh, he's very magical.
Okay.
You're
As
gonna
he
have to
said,
tell me more later.
he says this, but he's like looking in a direction in the room as his head is like slowly turning. It's one of your friends, Hector, I believe. And then that's when that's when you hear the knock at the door. We'll talk about this later, right?
Yes, I have many more questions.
Of course.
And if Hector's here, I would imagine there's something going on. I'm tired right now. Screw that damn technique.
You'll eventually get used to it, my boy.
I hope not.
Look at Braum!
Mntal will then get up, I guess, go to the door.
As you open the door, you see a Hector.
It's me, a Hector.
It's me, Hector.
I finger gun.
Still
No.
much better than Chris Pratt.
I'll do it.
True.
I'm not too thrilled on that, but...
Hello,
at
I
the same
am
time,
Mario. Let's go to the kingdom.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, I have news. Our friends are back in town.
Oh,
Yes.
are they?
What else was I sent here to say? I forgot.
Basically to gather him and let him know. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, friends are here.
We're at the bar.
Yes, I'm here to gather you. They're at the bar.
Good.
Yes.
I am still plenty pissed about them leaving. Let's go say hello.
Yes, shall we?
Cracks his brain knuckles.
So I guess with that, Mntal and Hector will make their way to.
I'm just imagining Mntal looking at him as he's walking like a crazy person.
As
You bite. I was like, the fuck is this?
That's what?
Mntal has a lot of things to be thinking of now.
All right, I have a question for you about my purse.
Oh,
yeah.
Didn't you say it has like a pocket dimension in it?
It can hold multiple spell books.
Oh, so it doesn't have a pocket dimension.
No.
Oh, good, because I was gonna say if I put my spell book in there, right?
Yeah.
My hand would just explode, maybe, because I have those spells on the spell book.
It does keep spell books and spell scrolls like safe.
Okay.
As you know, a spell scroll case would.
Mm-hmm.
But like, let's say you get disintegrated. Normally, disintegrate makes it to where all your items get disintegrated.
Mm-hmm.
This purse would be in pristine condition.
Gotcha.
But Braum, as you go to get Akihiko, as Akihiko's like lichen abs are glistening in this new refined sunlight, as he is just practically just showboating at this point, just bench pressing.
How
Braum
long?
gets over there and flexes too and be like, we gotta go get fucking Eldrik. As he talks.
They communicate purely through body flexing.
They communicate through body flexing.
How long did it take me to walk there and walk to this distance?
To go there to the bar, I'd probably say about 2-3 hours.
I will check on my scroll.
Still printing.
Okay.
I will say this, I guess when Braum grabs Akihiko, they'll probably show up just a little bit before Mntal.
Can I gauge?
We'll practically meet at the door at the bar.
Can I gauge how far along it is?
It looks to be about like a quarter of the way.
Okay. So it takes about a day for a 4th level?
For a 4th level spell, it for the 2-3 hours that have passed, a quarter of it has passed. So about a little under a full day. Yeah, that sounds about right.
There you
So.
As you meet like this, like for some reason the fur on his body is just glistening with all of his sweat. Like a fucking dwarven man suddenly comes out and just splashes you, Akihiko, with a bucket of water. Hi, Akihiko.
What?
Vonric's there. Vonric's there.
Vonric.
Wait, hold on. We missed something now. What? I'm getting Akihiko.
Yeah, and Vonric came by and splashed Akihiko with a bucket of water.
Oh, okay. As he's talking to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like this man has been bench pressing bricks for a bit. Like he's been showboating. It's like, oh yeah, this lycanthrope needs to cool off. Here's a bucket of water. Fucking Akihiko hair flips and like his entire mane just like flings off the water. There we go.
I'm okay with this.
Well, that is one of the three stooges. Where are the other two?
Yes,
Over at the
where are
bar.
they?
Eldrik is over at the bar with, he's with Gobblestand.
Yeah, he's just jumping on building to building. Probably scaring people, but you don't care.
Hello, Braum. Vonric is just standing there awkward with you, Braum.
Yeah, Braum just kind of looks at him. You know you've caused a lot of problems, right?
You still scare me.
I'm not the one you might want to fear right now. Mntal is probably the one you want to fear right now.
No. A large man like you, 3-point landing like that was a nightmare.
Yeah, but
Damn near shot myself, I'm not gonna lie. Damn near shot myself.
Braum chuckles at that. Well, you would have really shit yourself if you would have stayed here and saw what happened when y'all left. We could use help.
Kind of pulled along for the ride. And trying to redeem myself.
Well, I understand, but still. We need to get
As-
and Vanille.
Well, both of you are basically like chasing after Akihiko now. It's like, Akihiko's like fucking power walking while you guys are just like walking in behind. Like,
I'm jumping from building to building, yo.
Akihiko's fucking gone. Akihiko's fucking gone,
Yeah.
man.
Well, he thinks for deals with me, so yeah.
Exactly.
So, Braum's gonna
fucking-
kind of try to scurry after him as quick as he can.
Akihiko, as you jump from roof to roof,
Oh.
you can feel the fan
It's
fiction just
Braum.
happening.
And I will say this, with Senna with us, if Senna can't keep up with us, Braum will be more than happy to pick her up and put her on her shoulder.
Okay. As,
That'd be up to Senna's thing. Whatever Yokai you decide on that, Braum will do, and we'll get out after.
As,
She activates
like,
her blade dance, she'll have 45 movement speed, and if we're
Okay,
dashing,
so she's
she'll have
faster than me.
as last thing that Vonric will do with you, as he pulls out his holy symbol. I had to make amends, right some wrongs, and seems I've done as such. As he puts his holy symbol away.
Braum does not judge.
Yeah, I think
Anything-
he's gonna
anything
be
prior to that,
more
Braum?
mad at Vanille once he fucking tells him what happened.
Yeah, Braum's just more upset the fact that they just up and left and said nothing. He doesn't care about the rest of the stuff.
especially taking the.
Braum will make
efforts
that
to
clear.
block
Like,
my-
he's like, that's just what's Braum. Braum's not really mad. Braum's just disappointed.
Even went through the effort of blocking my senses of smelling. Mm-mm.
Oh, that
yeah.
was me. You're gonna. That was me. I knew what to do. All me, and you know.
All of you managed to get to the bar as
About the same time.
you managed to catch up to Akihiko.
No, Akihiko beat us there, but I feel like we'll run into Mntal at the same time at the bar.
Yeah.
Everyone rushes the bar. Hey, you.
And they're just getting drunk as shit. It's like, oh, this is about to be a rude awakening for Eldrik.
As in terms of time, Akihiko would get there first, as the doors just burst open as there's this large, just glistening fox lycanthrope in the doorway.
People are gonna be
As
terrified.
he sees Gobblestan and Eldrik drinking and laughing and having a ball.
Akihiko, you hear like the joyful laughter of Eldrik and like Your head just snaps in that direction
Hold on.
as
This
a
is
shiver goes down your spine, Eldrik.
Hey Dora, this is the scene. You know how you got the two people that haven't seen each other for a long time and they run at each other happily, and then one of them gets pissed off? And it slowly goes from happiness to "you son of a bitch."
You hear just the joyful laughter of Eldrik enjoying a nice drink as Eldrik, like the hair on the back of your neck, just stands up and you don't know why. Akihiko, proceed.
Ugh.
Just heavy steps.
He'll turn
You
around.
look like you're having fun.
Ah, Akihiko, it's good to see you.
Oh, it's good to see you too, buddy. Oh, it's so good to see. He'll just give you a hug and just start crushing you. Not to do damage, but
Can I also transform and hug? To make up for his strong grip.
Yeah, you can transform but you won't transform into the combo Lycan. You'll
Well,
transform
just
into a
something
single
to,
one.
because I'm sure he's still like it. Something to counteract
breaking
his
my
strong, his strong grip.
So you want something to counteract the strong grip? You end up turning into a werebear.
And I give him a big hug back.
Braum comes in and grabs both of them.
All right. Then I polymorph into a giant gorilla.
Bring it in, everybody.
As all this happens, Akihiko, you smell very faintly the scent of vanilla on Eldrik, but you don't see her.
where's Vanille?
About that. You see, we were just. It's not really bad. It could have been if I didn't step in, but so we were going after
Now he starts sweating.
the whole dark portals that to take them out to protect you and all that, and
Yeah, for some dumb reason that you
yeah,
thought you'd
well,
take him on.
Vonric took out one, which is the big light in the sky, and then there was another one near my village, but there was a big, gigantic, moving island thing that had the people that did this to me in it, but
Still in werebear form, as he just motions to himself.
Yeah, how
but
does the fucking tavern feel like with what's going on right now? You got a werebear and a werefox.
Or where people are still worried of Lycan. What the hell is going
Knives
on?
are drawn, like steak knives are currently drawn in both of your directions.
But anyways, I was flying fastly towards it until I saw one of the towers surrounding it. Something tried to get on it, and the tower completely impaled the thing and killed it. And something in my head told me, well, it was Vonric, told me not to go after this thing. So I stopped, but Vanille stupidly wanted to still go and would have got herself killed. So I stopped her, and she got mad at me, and she ran away back to the city. So she's somewhere here in the city, but not with us.
This will be when Braum probably comes in the door with Mntal.
So she is safe, but she would be dead if I didn't step in.
And just as a note, it still says Vergus Calistine.
I help too. As she comes in with Braum. Or no, she comes here before. She's faster than everyone. Besides Akihiko.
Yes, she was a help. Very much. Yes, we met her on our travels.
I imagine Zena's just confused.
Yeah,
And a
she's
bit
just utterly
overwhelmed.
confused. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Then Braum and Mntal walk in.
Hector and Mntal.
Braum's with y'all too.
Both of
Oh
them.
no, yeah.
The two groups would have gotten there around the same time. Akihiko just would have gotten there
Yeah.
first.
Oh. Okay.
in lieu of how the time frame of things would work.
Alright,
So, Braum and Mntal go first.
well, so yeah, Mntal upon walking in would. So is Eldrik still transformed?
He is still currently a werebear, yes. Very fucking tall, too.
Mntal will walk up with a good old smile on his face.
What?
Hey,
Akihiko,
Mntal! How are you?
turn back now.
Whoa, what?
The only thing that guarantees is like, okay, this is Eldrik, is the fact that there is his
It's
beard
orange.
is still yeah, it's orange. It's an orange bear first off, and his beard is still there, and the creature is
giant.
still like living in his fucking beard.
Oh, so
Apologies, Mntal.
Eldrik is also the only other like rare thing that Mntal knows.
You
of.
know
So
of.
Mntal.
Sorry, I
Yes,
was
it is
just
that.
embracing a hug. Forgot to change. Let me do that as you just. As he turns back, you
Akihiko
just
will
hear
look
his
around.
bones cracking disgustingly.
Akihiko look around, all the steak knives pointed at him. He's just looks
He
back.
he turns back to normal. Like half of the steak knives go down.
Braum
The other half is still pointing at you.
Apologies, Mntal.
Braum signal to the people.
And
in the
once
front, like,
Eldrik
to
is
still.
turned back, Mntal's going to grab the nearest chair and try to hit him with it.
Jesus. Bar fight! Bar fight!
Novel stand
And-
will
and-
stop
and-
his.
And Braum will be there with the second chair in case Mntal misses.
Jesus!
And Vodrick, I'm sure, would stop that one.
But Akihiko comes in with the third shit.
I was gonna say, good luck Gobblestare stopping Mntal. That little fucking gnome's gonna get thrown
He's
with.
gonna open his jacket that has a fucking bag of holding in it, and it just goes in the bag.
How we gonna play that out?
What?
Braum ain't gonna do nothing. I was just joking.
No,
That
Mntal's
is
going
all
to hit
this-
Eldrik with a chair.
Okay.
That's not a joke. Mntal's pissed.
Doesn't Goggle Stand have like magic items on him?
Gobblestone, yeah, he does have magic shit.
Oh, cool. He can never hide from me. I'll just know where the magic's at on him.
Akihiko, as this internal barroom blitz happens, as Eldrik does move around more, in his normal state, you actually do smell more vanilla on him, and it's like more
Hold on.
pungent now.
We need to make the roll for the chair.
Oh no, that shit just hits.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying that shit fucking hits, because it'd be funny.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Oh, what's also not very nice is in the middle of a crisis, suddenly disappearing from the city, pissing off
I was-
Akihiko to transform,
Hey,
as well as not telling
hey.
nobody where you went.
We
And
were
what
helping the crisis. We were taking out the nest.
You
We
see,
were
here's the thing,
helping.
we have no fucking idea because we fought a fucking undead god fetus, and I am fucked up from that right now.
Yeah, I
split
know.
the sky
Gobblestad
open.
told me that he made that big cut in the sky. That's very impressive of him.
Good. Don't do this shit again, and stop transforming in the fucking city, both of y'all.
Well, sorry, it's new to me. And he was crushing me, and yeah.
Is
Well,
the
you
girl
both would be crushed at this
is the
point.
girl here?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
she's
she's
just
here.
kind of just watching this.
But Braum walks up at this
Like
point. and
overstimulated.
Eldrik, you really did left at a bad time when we had no way to deal with those things.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry. It was mostly Vanille's idea. I just went along with it. So if you're mad at anyone, it should be Vanille, because I'm a little pissed at her too, and she's pissed at me. And okay,
I'm mad at you, 'cause you
let's
could've
go
done more to
find her,
stop.
because
As
Now I'm
Braum
mad.
looks at Eldrik, he explains that if we found a way to deal with this stuff, y'all would have held on. And we really
Well-
could have used your help when the giant baby fetus showed up.
Well, I mean, see the big beam of light? That was Vonric, so we did something.
Oh,
Oh, that was helpful. We can't deny that, but still, we had no idea.
We almost died.
Okay, I'm sorry, but we were kind of helping.
Curiosity, Eldrik, what's your perception?
Pretty good, I think. Passively 17.
Yeah. So you would probably notice something about Braum then pretty quick.
What happened to Braum again?
It's what you made for Braum.
Wait.
Yeah, after the commotion settles, you probably would notice.
Where's
that
your shield?
It got broken. The giant baby fetus destroyed it.
What was the baby fetus?
Oh, baby fetus. It was just.
Was it the god?
Yes, kind of.
Metagaming the info out of
God damn it. We don't
Basically
know.
shows him the new shield. The only thing that survived was that little circular piece, and it kind of made this. I still don't know much more about it. I had to talk to Mntal's grandfather about it.
Well, I hate that you got my shield broken, but also, if it
Wasn't
took a
my
god
fault.
to destroy it, I feel pretty good.
It wasn't my fault. I threw it at it, it grabbed it, and crushed it instantly.
Well, again, I mean, at least it took a god to break it, right? That makes me feel pretty proud.
Nothing that said. Let's go find Vanille.
Yeah, that's probably
Yes.
Just
a
get
good
everybody
idea.
back, and then we can figure out our next plan of attack.
She's very
Now-
mad at me for stopping her from getting herself killed.
Now that we don't have to hunt you and her down,
Sorry.
we can make a better plan for something better after that other giant thing.
Yeah, the
came
main
out.
reason we're actually here. Yeah, that's.
As you guys would like to look for Vanille.
Power of scent, go.
At this point, I mean, if it's
We'll both transform again and use
No, I'm
our
not gonna.
scent
I'm not gonna
power.
transform. I'll just use my nose.
Both of you can roll me either perception or survival with advantage.
I have 7 survival. What's that? What do you have? Anything higher than a 7?
I mean, it's a 6, so might as well work together.
25.
Braum will turn to Senna.
That's
you like
better.
wine?
25 better.
Wrong one. That's Zena's sheet.
Huh?
I have 2
Zena
sheets
gets,
open.
Zena gets on all fours.
Damn. She just has a better nose than I do. Fuck.
Does Senna like wine?
Yeah.
Blood.
Huh?
You don't know that, but
Starts hitting on Zena.
Yeah, so
No,
you're
no,
like,
no, no.
why?
I don't even know what
Little-
Senna looks like. I don't even know what she looks like. Honestly, I don't see the picture or nothing.
It's my current picture
Yeah,
right
because
now.
when it comes to people's new characters, they're not added to the character sheet side thing.
Yeah.
It should have popped up. I hit show to players.
It has not.
Nope.
It's the picture on the bottom on Akihiko's thing at the bottom of the place card, or like they're called.
Oh, there we go.
Cards.
Yeah, that's the right one.
We'll use that one. Yeah, let's use that one.
That was Akihiko's sheet. The other one was Zena's.
As Eldrik and Akihiko both.
I
of you
use
just
my
type-
excellent tracking inside the city, and you use your great nose, and I ride you to the hell.
To hell.
The only thing I was saying is. Oh, go ahead.
As both of you just Akihiko, you just like snap to Vanille's scent as Eldrik, you snap to
Right
the
on his
scent.
back.
Eldrik, you snap to the scent of Vanille going over to the docks and the piers and whatnot. As Akihiko, you have Vanille's scent and it's currently on the move.
Yeah, I jump on your back. Let's go.
I'm not even transformed. What are
I
you doing?
know, it's fine. We go. Piggyback.
Vanille's moving. She's moving.
Onward. Let's go, Aki. Nay.
But no, the only reason why I'm asking is because, for Zena helping us out, meeting us with our friends again. If she likes wine, Braum's got a bottle of wine he'd be willing to give her.
That's fine.
Okay. There you go.
He starts chugging the wine.
You right? That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Oh my god.
Braum
She's stressed out. She needs it.
Braum's just kind of impressed. I wouldn't drink that too fast. It's pretty strong.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Just there's a lot going on.
As Braum being part of the story, doesn't see it, but I guess from your point
You know
of
what I'm
view,
saying? The
it's
characters' images are over everybody's names in the lower left corner. Because I can't see none of the, I can't see any of the images for that.
You would have to go to
Settings.
Yeah.
And then go to where is it? Text and no, audio and no. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Where's it at?
Alright. There, yeah.
I don't see it.
I did it. Oh, yeah, I remember why I took that down now, because it was to see the map better.
What is it?
Okay.
Settings, audio and video, player video / avatar size.
I don't. I see it. You said audio, video?
Yeah, audio, video, click the video display tab, and there'll be player video / avatar size.
Oh. Yeah, I have it on name only.
Alright.
But as
That's a
you
pretty big-
snap to the sense of Vanille, Eldrik, your nose is like adjusting in this running period, but Akihiko's just fucking going for it.
Come on, piggyback style.
As everyone else is basically, I'm assuming, is chasing after Akihiko at this point.
I'm a bloodhound right now.
I said, Mntal ain't gonna be trying too hard. He's exhausted.
Just walk
Yeah.
following.
Braum will pick Mntal up and carry him.
Mntal does not want to do that.
Braum doesn't give you a choice.
Mntal will fight back.
Braum is running.
Akihiko has his tails
Braum
out.
will use
Tails
his
out,
shield
right?
to wrap you up like a blanket.
Yeah.
Okay, Gobblestan hops in your tail.
Jesus.
Woo! Party!
As you guys are just booking it.
Where are we
It
going?
takes a little bit of time, but they're chasing Vanilla right now.
There we go.
It takes a little bit of time as you guys are following after Akihiko. As Vanilla, I'm assuming you're leaving the main gate. Okay. As Akihiko and the group, Akihiko, you managed to stop at the main gate, and the scent is strong now. It is like blindingly strong. Vanille is here.
Well, I know she's in the general area. Tell everyone that she's in the general area, and just look for.
You just. You bitch!
I howl when I'm in Were Fox form.
Dude, is now the time you turn it into your werewolf?
No, I'm not gonna turn into a Were Fox.
No more transform
At
anymore.
the front gate for the second time?
Yeah, no, I don't need to destroy this. I'm already cracking this
for me.
weird trust that's happened.
It's bustling. People are going back and forth. It's not crowded, but it's not thinned out.
Probably ask questions. It's obvious thing.
You better
See if
yell
they
at
see
her
it.
for trying to get killed just to save you. You can yell at her for that.
As Vidal, you're just in line waiting to
So
leave
stop
the
being
city.
pissy with me. You gotta talk her to fucking stop being pissy.
As Vanilla, roll me a perception or survival check.
They're both equally bad, so let's just go perception.
Okay.
Perception.
14.
14?
13.
13. You notice that something's going on. Some people are gathering around some sort of group, but you can't quite tell what's going on 100%. As Akihiko and the group, what are you doing to try to find Vanille?
Doesn't Vanille have magic items on her?
Yes, but she is not within 30 feet.
Okay.
Braum will, since Braum's pretty tall, he'll probably, just look around.
If I take out my spell book, does it cancel the writing or can it continue?
It stops the writing for until you put it back in.
Okay. All right.
Wait, Dora, what was the perception check using?
What do you mean? It was perception. It was perception. Ooh. Do you get advantage if you?
Yeah. It's basically I have keen hearing and smell from my race.
That would be a natural 20 then.
Fucking natural 20.
You know where she.
You know for a fact that your compatriots are here.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. I
She
swear to
has
God.
she has disadvantage with hearing me though.
Look, motherfucker, you can only milk that so much.
I'm fucking with you. I don't care.
Hurting. She will try and just get over the gate by throwing a projection on top of it.
Does Braum see it? Because I rolled a...
You ready? Ready for this?
No, Braum.
Ready for this? I'm gonna locate object and just pick a random object that's on her.
But what do you pick?
What was she wearing from what I'm aware of? What does she have?
You would know of like her boots, like her pants, her shirt, any accessories she has on her person. If she has any flame,
There's a
that's
hat.
on you.
What?
A hat.
Oh,
I mean, you know specifically she has her corset.
I will.
that is true.
Locate her corset.
And her staff.
Yep. Do I detect her within 1,000 feet?
You do.
She's over here, guys.
We jet wherever he pointed.
There you go.
How tall is the wall, Dora?
Very.
The wall is about 100 or so feet tall.
Do you guys really want to get her?
And then everyone try. Let's just try to send the projection through the crowd, then into the wall.
Before I do this, Flame, are you wanting to just get rid of this character?
No.
Okay, cool.
Story stuff. Drama.
I hate drama.
Right, you ready for this? Who wants to come with me?
We're all going.
I mean, we're
I
all
can
kinda
al-
with you, if you-
I can only bring, if I'm not mistaken, I can only bring one person through Dimension Door, correct?
I would assume me.
Yeah, let Akihiko go.
Alright, let's go, Akihiko. I will Dimension Door 500 feet in that direction.
Okay, 500 feet into that direction. Flame, I'm sorry, but
Yeah. No.
they're ahead of you at this point.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
I'll just head
That's why
the
I asked-
direction he
that's
put-
why-
he
That's why I was
pointed.
asking you if you wanted that if you were just trying to get rid of a character.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's just drama. I'm not trying to get rid of her.
Okay, cool.
As you teleport using your echo to go further ahead, and then you see Akihiko and Hector both ahead of you.
Peer out of a door.
As both of you come out of this doorway, you can see Vanille just standing there, without with she doesn't have a decent amount of her own gear, and she's just standing there.
Well, I don't know the story here, but why are you trying to leave us now?
It's just for the best.
How's it for the best?
I am a failure at my job.
Does my guy know what her job is?
She was a knight.
A knight.
She is a knight.
You protected many people, and that's the job of a knight. How are you a failure?
I scared and harmed the one which I sought to protect.
Everyone makes mistakes.
And it was pointless.
How is it pointless?
For my cowardice led to a failure of my mission. I was unable to do the thing which caused harm to him. There was no reason for me to leave because of it.
Because of one mistake, you're leaving?
It's because of multiple.
Let me
Every
know what I
time.
get then. Thank you.
Every time I've had to do something important or make an important choice, I've just been a coward. I'm just done being a knight. I'm sorry, Aki.
I did tell you what happened. That she did try to go headlong and get herself killed.
Oh, you told me that?
No, I told Akihiko that. He knows that she was not a coward, and I was the coward that stopped her from getting herself fucking killed. So, you can use that as you will.
I feel like you can correct more things you've messed up with within this group than on your own. Because in life, you only have a finite amount of time. And if you can accomplish more good than bad in your life, don't you want to do that instead?
I'd rather just be isolated. I can't
I will-
bother anyone then.
Who said you're bothering us?
God, please tell me I lied when she talked about the isolation thing. God, please.
Yes, you do.
Don't you even say that, Vanille.
Aki is just quietly looking. Just
I
listening.
know what it's like to be in isolation. It's not fun.
It's for the best.
See, that's what I thought too when I ran away, when I was a coward. But then I learned it's not good. After this time, it's not good to run away from your past or things that you do that you make mistakes on. You'll only feel worse about it. I drank myself almost to death, just trying to forget what I've done and what has happened, but now I regret that.
I'm just tired of getting in my own way, of getting in the way of others.
Have we all gotten up to her?
I don't know how you could see yourself
Yes,
as a coward.
At this point, all of you would be there.
You tried to rush headstrong and die. If anyone's the coward, it was me, and I stopped you. You were doing what you thought was best, but I knew you would die, and I couldn't let you die because of him. Because I knew he would kill me if I let you die.
Imagine Akihiko just nodding his head at that point.
He's just quietly listening, just intently staring at Vanille, arms crossed, just sounds like a pissed off parent.
Hey, I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I never even wanted to be a knight. It's just all I've ever known. This is dumb.
As far as I'm aware, you are one of us, and none of us are knights but adventurers. You don't have to be a knight anymore. You can be an adventurer like us, part of the guild. It's not a bad life. You get to still help people.
So,
Then we still hold so much weight on our shoulders. I just don't know if I can handle that weight. If I deserve the duty of holding that weight. What makes us worthy of protecting others?
because we choose to
Hold
do
that
it.
And we can all hold that weight together. It doesn't fall on just one of us.
Well, and again, if you're wondering what makes us worthy of it, it's because we choose to do it. There is no
choose to be worthy.
cowardice. There is no cowardice in running from a situation you can't handle. You can't protect anyone if you're dead.
Exactly.
The only time it's cowardice is when the cards are down and you have to act. That is when you choose to run.
She listens to the words in this point. Her eyes will meet Akihiko's as the tears will fall. And she'll
think we
just fall
should-
to her knees.
I think we should give them a moment.
Yes.
I will apologize ahead of time. I will be in a car, so if you hear any noise in the background, I am sorry.
The mobile D&D game? Holy cow.
Damn,
Take
pro
D-
GM here.
Take D&D on the road.
In terms of the map, I don't need to change anything else because we will be. God damn, I hate the snow.
Yeah, me too.
So
In
I guess
terms of map, everything will won't change, but we will be ending once the scene is done.
Right. I feel like this is the
So-
most Hector's talked in a game.
So I guess at this point it's give
We'll
them
go-
their moment. Let
Yeah,
them
we'll
know
give
this
them a
is where
moment.
we'll be at. You better be here at this time. And I guess Braum will probably turn to Mntal and be like, I guess you need to talk to your dad too, or your grandpa.
Yeah, I have other stuff I need to talk to him about as well.
So as everyone
Thousands
else,
of questions.
so as everyone else leaves, out of Akihiko's tail comes Gobblestan, and he crawls up next to Akihiko's ear. He's like, "You need to talk to her. You can't just stare. I think she needs to hear from you. Now I'll give you guys your moment." As he dashes away.
Just in his head, just when did he get here?
Well, Hector knew he was there the whole time because he can just see magic.
Yeah.
An insane stealth person. He's just like, when the fuck did he get here?
I just imagine my guy just doesn't care to say where he's at, so he just lets him do what he wants.
Exactly. He appreciates that.
I'm sorry.
Just he'll walk up to her.
I really thought that it was the best choice to keep you safe.
Why on earth would you leave the side of the person you're supposed to be protecting?
I saw all of the things the people were going through, and the thought of you getting that sickness. I thought that your life was worth more than mine, so mine would be alright. if I went and stopped it.
Do not put others' lives above your own. Everyone's life is equal.
I don't know how not to. The only thing I've ever been taught was how to be a noble or how to be a knight. I don't know how to be anything that doesn't put others ahead of myself. It's all I've ever been taught.
Well, my time growing up, the only thing I've ever been taught was how to be an alchemist. I don't dislike it. So when I went out on my first journey alone for gathering herbs, not having a clue of what to do, I didn't know what I was supposed to do. But yet I still kept doing it. The more and more you do something, the more you have a choice of what you want to be. And now, I thought I was always supposed to be an alchemist as I was growing up. But here I am in a adventurers guild for some reason. Honestly, I don't even know how he even got my name and location. But that's a different thing.
I just don't know what else I could be. I've never really been given the choice.
And as the other said, being an adventurer's duty isn't just to protect others. Being an adventurer in a way is its own journey of finding oneself.
Maybe.
You go journey to places, see new things, figure out what you want to do with it.
Maybe.
I've already decided to make a goal that I was going to be the best goddamn alchemist there is. And adventure while I'm at it. He says I can't be both.
I suppose. I guess the possibilities are a bit overwhelming. I could open a shop, could be an adventurer, could start a family. So many options I've just never thought of.
And that's the beauty of it all. It's the fact that there is so many options, so many paths.
Can you forgive me, Akihiko, for my foolishness?
Neil,
Because you forgive Eldrik.
I'll be honest with you. I can't forgive you. But in order to make up for that, stay by my side and do not leave again.
She just nods her head. Well.
Good.
But there's one thing I must do if I am to truly leave my knighthood behind.
What would that be?
She will break her staff in half.
Whoa.
Fuck. You just broke your fucking glass thing. Oh shit.
Let's go.
Flame, out
Yeah.
of curiosity, is this your character basically no longer wanting to be a fighter, or
Yeah,
just not wanting to be an adventurer?
I'll figure out what class she is the next session.
Okay.
So Eldrik waited a little bit of a ways away, like he didn't hear anything, but once he sees them passing and he sees Vanille, and he's like, so do you forgive me now?
No.
No? No, really. Really, you don't forgive me for saving your life.
No.
You would have never got to see Aki again if it weren't for me.
All right, you did
Dude,
try to.
talk-
You did it. You
talk-
did attempt to throw your life away. Should just flick the nail on the forehead. Cause why not?
God damn, talk about adding salt to the fucking wounds.
You know, I was thinking of a slap earlier, but I didn't want to be mean. So I went with this.
Just rubs the flick.
See, even he'd want you to forgive me.
Maybe.
What's going on? Is that guy gonna propose?
The fuck?
No, not yet.
Can't forgive you.
You won't mind your damn business.
Yeah. Yes. Thanks, I guess. And she'll toss him the 2 pieces of her staff. Do whatever you want with it.
So, she said she can't forgive me now, but maybe in the future.
Yeah, and it says thanks for saving her life. She gave you the 2 pieces of her golden staff for you to make whatever you want with.
This'll do for now. I just do hope you can forgive me. I know it can be hard to forgive certain things, but I feel like this is something hopefully you can.
She just nods, still rubbing her forehead.
Thank you, Eldrik.
Of course, brother.
So, what are we going to do now?
Well, probably the thing we came here in the first place to do, which was save that scientist.
Not where
You can
is
probably get out of the road.
If you don't shut up, I'm going to shove your foot up your own ass.
That was just Dora like talking to someone while driving.
No. No. Braum knows what he's doing. It's like when you're having that big anime decision and it's just like you're standing in the middle of the road and there's just some random
Yeah, I know.
side character's like, get the hell out the road.
I know.
And you're having that serious conversation. Maybe you shouldn't stand there, you should do something about it.
Actually, you know what? Fuck this guy. And the last form of her knighthood is her badge, and she's going to chuck it at this fucker.
He's a knight now.
Oh, sweet, I got a souvenir. You're not getting this back.
Why does he sound like Krillin from Team 4 Star?
That's what I was thinking.
Is he bald?
Oh, 100% looking like Krillin from Team 4 Star.
Oh, great.
Just because you brought it up. You're not getting this back.
That's fine.
He's acting like
I don't need it.
You know,
Oh, jeez.
So you're just giving up your old life, huh?
Whatever life I have, I'm going to choose it.
It is better to live in the present.
No longer running away from it or hiding from it. Just going to start over. That seems like the best plan.
sometimes the first start is what's needed.
On Mistel, Flame, keep track of what level vanilla is. The level will stay the same, but
Yeah.
whatever class you choose to put vanilla in, that is the level they will start at.
What
Well,
level are we? We're level 6 or 7.
7.
7, okay.
well, if you need a new way to fight, you know, I'd be more than willing to help you train.
I would say I could help teach you something, but you know, it's kind of whole blood thing is special. So
Become a wizard. We will share our spells with each other.
I'll have to
Braum
think
walks
about
in.
it.
We start training at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I still haven't decided if I even want to fight. Maybe once we get home, I'll be done. But for now. I'll find
There
something.
is the way of mercy, monk. If you want to be merciful.
I'll find something to defend myself till we get home.
Looks like the roles have changed. I guess it's me protecting you this time.
Yes, that works since I can't leave your side.
Yeah,
Damn right.
I want to do that again.
The middle is now a support class.
He nearly killed me when he didn't see you. So.
Guys, we're gonna have to ask you to get out of the doorway. The line is
Yes,
starting to get a bit long.
We're going. We're going.
Thank you.
Shut up. We're going. Okay. Have a beer.
Finally!
Braum and Mntal ain't there no more, so
You know.
that's why they're talking shit now, because they don't see Braum there no more.
Yeah,
I gotta tell that big motherfucker to move.
I tossed some mead because I'm guessing that was a guard to the
I want
guard.
to do an intimidation roll. I want to do an
Yeah,
intimidation
lighten
roll
up.
to the one that's same side comments. I want to do an intimidation roll.
I need to like buy.
Just
You
try
know,
to
I
skill
need to-
Lycan, that'll do it.
I'm doing
You
it
know,
that time. Yes,
I
I'm
just-
growling. Just.
I just thought of this. I should have been getting bottles for Eldrik, and he could just have bottled mead that he can just give.
Roll the intimidation roll and tell me what you get.
I will help you by also transforming.
Ah, but only 10. I'm sad. Damn it.
Just
Here, let me try. Here, let me try with advantage. I got you. Even though mine isn't good. Intimidation right there.
Don't wait a second. I didn't forget you existed. You're kind of just there listening.
There we
Go and
go.
roll, see what Braum would roll for shits and giggles.
I intimidate them with my finger guns. I got a 20.
Double transformation.
Trust I hate to say this, but
He's a
probably
creep.
at this point, Xena just wanted to see if Vanilla was fine. Saw the whole makeup thing. She'll probably make her way out of the city. Just with parting words to the three. Just, well, glad you guys made up. And guess it's when we part ways.
Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
There's no need for me. No, I still have things to do here.
Look, truck. Coming up now.
Who knows? If you're still on the continent, maybe we'll see each other again.
We'll probably come back at some point, I'm sure, but we will be leaving, once we save this scientist and all that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about leaving the continent too, just to explore more. I'm not sure how Grandma would feel about that, but
Again, what's the continent we live on called again?
Yeah.
Dora. Oh, yeah.
Make sure to visit the L. That's where we are.
Hey, tell the name of the guild. Tell them the name of the guild, because we are going.
We
with
haven't
one-
decided it yet, because we still got to talk on it.
Well,
Hector's
Guild-
Guild.
in-
Just
in
look.
game, we
Just
haven't
look
decided.
Are
for.
we?
Just look for Ironfist Smith and Brewery.
no.
Are we staying in an inn and then getting?
I have the Ironfist Smith and Brewery connected, so yes, look for that side. That is there.
Are we staying in an inn and getting a fresh start tomorrow?
Our guild name should be just we don't know.
Yeah. Last thing, just question before actually going. You guys fine with playing next week or no?
I'm
Sure.
I'll be gone.
I should be able to play next week.
I'll be
I'm
gone.
down for it.
Depends on-
Cut.
Depends when I'll be back from my trip, because I have my trip this.
I forgot about the trip, so
I've
we'll hold off next week. But I will try to go back to this being week.
Hold on, Dora. Let me see when my flight comes back.
I mean, if we're missing one person, we'll live. We need to make
Yeah, we can go.
progress. We need to make progress.
Yeah.
We can't quit every time we have one person missing.
Yeah.
Who can do a Scottish voice? You can be Eldrik.
No.
Oh.
Boy,
You fucking turn.
Comic didn't like that joke.